Hello and welcome back to the Multi to One podcast. I'm Erin
I'm Jess.
and we're here for I can't say every single word of it, the Imola Grand Prix
The
debrief.
Imola Romagna.
No, it's Emilia Romagna.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But it's like Amazon AWS Formula One Emilia Romagna. I don't have time for that.
It's just Emilia Romagna. That's you know what that's what we're.
Yeah, yeah.
A,
Kimmy's home race.
A
Kimmy's home race.
AWS Grand Prix Premio del Made in Italy. Jesus, right? Okay.
Yeah, you see why you can't pronounce it.
It's Imola, guys.
It's Imola, right? We're here for Imola.
We're here for
But
Imola.
we didn't record last week because we were ill.
Yeah, sorry. Our
But
apologies.
our sincerest apologies. But what is going on in the House of Commons at Alpine?
Yeah, right. Like, what is Mr. Ollie Oaks up to? Honestly, he flies
Him and
to
his
he
brother
quits, flies to Dubai because his brother got arrested.
in
Crazy.
relation with criminal property at High Tech, which used to be owned by Nikita Mazepin's dad. It's like what?
Yeah, crazy stuff. And now
And then Jack
Flavio's
Doohan
took
gets
over.
sacked. Flavio's took back over, so we're gonna get a crash gate part two. Jack
Yeah,
Doohan gets sacked. Franco Colapinto's back in the seat.
and
What?
Franco's
Going on?
fans don't know what's going on there either. To be fair, no,
We'll
Argentinian
talk
fans have
about that
always been
later.
like mad though.
We'll talk about that later because I think that has its own little segment in the notes. So,
Yeah.
but did you see the Friday practice stamp for Max?
No.
They had it under Franz Hermann until
Oh yeah, no, I did see that.
quali,
Yeah, Mr. Franz
which
Herman.
Mr. Franz Hermann, get him in that second Red Bull seat. I think he'll
Yeah.
he'll save us all.
Like what a duo.
Genuinely, Max and Franz
Oh,
divas.
divas.
But I want to talk about Pierre Gasly.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this man because it's not just him; it's Stroll as well, right? And I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for that. However, they two will just lock in at the most random of times.
Yeah.
Like
Like it's no like timing specific
how,
as well. It doesn't even matter how important the time is. It's just like the most random. Like I don't
yeah,
know.
it's just like every couple of months, Gasly decides he needs to lock back in again, and then just zoom.
He's like, oh yeah, I can do that.
Oh yeah, I can drive. Like, bro just forgets that he can drive.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get an Alpha Tauri to P1 back in 2020? Like,
Crazy stuff, honestly.
and then just forget how you can lock in again, like dog.
Hmm.
So, Yuki Tsunoda,
Oh my
my
god.
Sheila,
That
my
was
son,
that was terrifying.
that crash terrified me. The Villeneuve chicane is already like the entirety of Imola is a very dodgy circuit.
It's caused deaths as we all know, and it's
Yes.
dangerous. But
And in my opinion, I'm very glad to see it go. I'm very glad to see it not get returned.
I'm glad in the
But that's just
safety
my opinion.
sense. But this race
Yeah,
caught like the overtakes we got and stuff. I was kind of like, it's looking fun now.
yeah. I think because we've actually got like a proper like championship hungry grid again,
Yeah, like
and
it's
it's not just Max top tipping all the time.
no, I like that, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm glad Max won again, but like
I was so happy.
Colapinto,
Yeah, Colapinto's crash also was not nice to look at.
that was really scary to watch. Like Franco has very much grown on me in the past couple of months.
Do you know
However,
my favorite? Like the thing that came out of that was him like thanking his team at the start of the race. I was like, oh bless.
I should look.
Literally.
However, Franco might have grown on us, but his fans certainly have not.
Argentinian fans have always been really like,
Yeah, I understand they think they have a Messi in every single sport, right? However,
yeah, no, what
do
they
you
like, they're weird.
They are like, what do you mean? The Argentinian news ran with the Formula Fakers story that like like the photoshopped McDowan post
Yeah, right. And
and
then
ran with it.
like it's such a shame because his whole family was getting harassed, and not to mention they'd already been sending death threats and stuff to Jack in the first place.
Yeah, to the point where besides, he was the only like midfield driver to have full body security for
Yeah,
Miami.
literally.
Like, please get a grip of yourself, guys.
It's such a shame. Like, especially going to his personal email and stuff. You're like, come on.
Yeah,
Like,
like just leave the boy alone. He's going through it, and also Sky Sports cutting from Franco's crash to Jack doing walking into the paddock and smiling.
yeah,
Shame, shame on you.
that was not a nice cut to have to witness because it like
Not.
I know what storyline they're trying to portray there, and it's not.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
It's weird. They done the same with Danny Rick and Liam Lawson a
Yeah.
couple of
Right.
times,
Mhm.
which really grossed me out. They just ugh. Right. So there was obviously the red flag because of Yuki and Franco, right?
Yeah.
Ollie Behrman had the crossed the line when the red flag came out. So that lap should have worked, should have mattered.
Yeah.
However, the FIA were like, no, delete,
And it was
no,
such a
no
shame
time
as
for Ollie.
well. It's so
It
sad.
is because that it got him knocked out of like Q1.
Yeah. Like
It was so sad.
Oh, Ollie's not
That's
had
my
a great
Charlotte.
start to the year. Honestly, it's such a shame.
I feel so bad for Ollie.
Like he did so well last year in his fill-ins, especially what like P6 in the Ferrari like last year.
P7, he had a higher Ferrari debut than Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, and then now he's just not having the best of luck, and it's sad to watch.
Yeah, I think it's just because of the car as well. I think the car is not doing too well because obviously Esteban Ocon DNF'd as well.
Yeah.
So, but back to quali. Q2's ending. Oh my Jesus. Right? Signs on provisional pole. Alex Albon P10th. Both Aston Martins into Q2 when both Ferraris were out.
Yeah.
What year is that?
Stupid
Like,
one.
oh my God. Insane. Insanity. I love it. Right? Signs, my goat. Right? My goat. Has been my goat for the past like 10 years. My goat. I love signs.
And now we move into the good stuff.
And then
the race.
Alexander Albon, the man that you are.
Yeah, right? Like
Hauling that tractor.
P3 for
P3.
so long as well, like so long. Like and
What a
not,
goal.
my favourite thing to watch was Lewis trying to overtake Antonelli. Like the whole time he was at that the whole race, and it was so funny. I was like, oh wait, he's gonna do it. Oh no.
It reminded me of Carlos and Lewis in Miami, and it was like, is it personal? It's not personal. It was very much was personal.
It was so funny to like have to watch. And then
Oh,
to be fair, we had some good midfield fights. Like
oh no, we did.
Imola was so good this year for like race wise.
Yeah,
It was so exciting. Like the overtakes, you're not even like overtaking on Imola's difficult.
Yeah.
We got so
Also,
many.
I want to have a little word. I want to have a word about McLaren here, right?
Oh.
They should have let Lando through.
Even I agree on that, by the way. But at the same time,
20,
like,
20 laps. 20 lap old tires compared to 5 lap tires.
At the same time, right? They are both fighting for a championship. So if they
yes,
like,
I know that.
I don't know how to feel, right? Because I know that they should have let him pass to try to get Max. Like reasonably, that is a team that should have been a team order.
Yeah, however, if you go back to Hungary, Lando was fighting for the championship and they made him let Oscar pass. So
yeah, but I think it's
I don't
different.
think
It's different this year, right? When they're both fighting for the championship, because they can't
yeah,
just they can't make it out
if you
as
think
though
of Red Bull, if you take a look at like Red Bull and stuff as well from the past, like I'm gonna bring up Multi-2-1 here, right?
That's a reference I've been
They
making
were
to
fight,
McLaren.
yeah, they were fighting for the championship together,
Yeah.
but team orders were still put through. So I don't understand what the difference is now. Team orders aren't banned anymore. You can go ahead and say, listen, team orders, it doesn't matter if they're fighting for the championship or not.
Do you know what it
Team
was?
orders.
It's as even like the team principal said, it was Oscar's race. Max was Oscar's race. Or well, Oscar was Max's race is what was actually said, but so I think it was a very faulty play. They should have let Lando through because Lando had like just got new tires on. Like Max had just got new tires on. It would have been more of a race.
Better fight.
Yeah. But they didn't, and we can't fault them because it means they're learning from their mistakes.
Shockingly.
Yeah, well, to be fair, no, Andrea has, like, even, like, race people were saying, race control were saying, like, Andrea is learning, like, he's not the one that's, like, but at the same time, I don't know. But then the same happened, the bloody Ferrari, by the way, I've got a bone, honestly, right? I'm sitting there, chilling, you know, happy that Max is winning, I'm vibing, right? Charles gets on the radio. Goes, I need to pit. Like my tires are gone. They go, no. And then they also say, Lewis isn't pitting. Guess who they bring into the pits?
Lewis.
Mr. Hamilton. And you're like, Charles' tires are like dead. And he's got like 15 laps to go. But then he said that it was like because all they had was softs or something, it wouldn't have gotten through. Charles would have managed the softs if it meant that he didn't have to like slip and slide.
He is the tyre whisperer, and I'm not even a Charles fan. I'm not even a Ferrari fan. I don't want anything to do with them, right? However, the post-race interview when he's asked about Monaco and he says no, it makes me so sad.
I just want my Shayla to be happy.
No, I don't like Charles. However, it's his home race. He's been cut. No, actually, I take that back. He has cursed every other driver since Monaco 2024 with a home race curse.
Well, he's not. Like, every other driver barely won the home race in the first place. Like, Oscar, they've never, they didn't win that before either. It's not as though it's, like, it was his fault. They didn't win that before.
No. Yeah, but it's never DNF every time since he's won Monaco. George Russell at Silverstone. Would you really like? I could talk about.
Yeah, but then Lewis Hamilton never. Like you need to think logically here. It's not. It's not like the Red Bull second seat.
It isn't like the Red Bull second seat, but it's still a weird coincidence.
It's just your opinion.
It's not just my opinion. Go on, like genuinely open F1 girly TikTok, and I'm on a
whole different side. I'm in the McLaren hate club. You're in the so I'm having a great time over here.
I'm in the McLaren fan club, and I miss Daniel Ricciardo TikTok. That's what I'm on.
I miss Daniel Ricciardo and McLaren hate. It's a great place, really.
Right, perfect timing for this to come up. I got my Red Bull letter back after sending away for driver cards this morning.
Oh, did you finally get them?
No, I got a bookmark of Max with a printed signature on it. And I got the letter back. I've got the letter right in front of me. I'm going to read it real quick, right?
Right, okay.
Greetings from Oracle Red Bull Racing. Pack it up. Pack it up already. I'll check on that, right?
Whoa.
Thank you for reaching out. We love to hear all our lovely fans enjoy reading. And through every correspondence, we get a lot. Sorry it's taking the time to get back to you. Due to the large volume of driver card requests we receive, we are no longer posting physical driver cards to fans.
Oh.
But
yeah,
this is the same letter I got last year when they gave me the 2 Checos.
So basically what you need to do, guys, if you want a Max driver card, you need to send away just before the season starts.
Genuinely.
Ensure you get it.
Because I got a little bookmark. I'll take a photo of it and put it up for the YouTube listeners. Yeah. But like,
It's so cute
But
that they gave
I
you a
do
bookmark, though.
Yeah, and Red Bull have their own custom like envelopes with like the Red Bull Racing thing printed on it in silver, and it's handwritten. Like my address is handwritten on it.
Oh.
That is so cute. But my Williams ones came back, and Williams came in clutch, man.
Williams ones are
they brought
huge, man. Huge.
I love the Williams cards. I need to put them up on the wall actually. They need to go on the fangirl wall soon. I'm actually kind of glad that Carlos went to Williams because one, that team is finally coming back and I have an excuse to celebrate again. And two, Ferrari ignored me last year on my driver card request, so I now have a Carlos Sainz driver card. I was so raging last year when I got ignored by them. I was like, right, okay, screw you then.
No, literally, I bet.
Just be like that.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll move. So, as it's Monaco next week.
Yeah, Monaco.
I've got a game for us. I've got a game for us. Well, a game for Jess.
Oh.
And news listening, right? So, it's the Monaco Legends. I'm going to give you 3 hints.
Okay.
And you have to guess who they are.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Driver 1, right?
Yeah.
I hold the most wins at Monaco with 6 victories. I won the Monaco Grand Prix 5 years in a row from 1989 to 1993.
Senna. Senna.
Correct. Second one.
Yeah, go.
I won Monaco 5 times, including his first ever F1 victory here in 1984. My 1992 pole lap in a slower car is considered one of the greatest laps ever.
Prost?
Yes, holy shit.
I know the most weirdest knowledge, by the way. Like,
yeah,
you learn this about me, guys. I know Danny Rick's lap time from like 2018?
2018 Redemption Day. So, final driver.
Okay.
This one's very, very obscure, and I'm sure all my little Rockapur Mohawk fanboys will probably know this because y'all seem to know everything.
Okay.
Took a surprise win at Monaco in 1996, which had only 3 classified car finishes.
Oh wait, okay, yeah.
Right?
Okay, yeah, I know this.
It was my only F1 career win, and it came in extremely wet conditions.
It starts with a P, no?
No, last name does.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The last name starts with a P.
Yeah.
And he's weird. Yeah. It's a weird spelling of Oliver. It's like Olivier or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give you that. I will give you that. So Ayrton Senna, Alain Prost, and Oliver Panet. I don't know how to pronounce that.
No, the only reason I know that is because I watched a video on that like 2 days ago.
Okay, so to wrap this up, Monaco predictions.
Can I just be hopeful? Can I be like...
You can be as delusional as you want here.
Charles, mainly because it's his home race, and I'll be so upset because he'll be upset, and seeing him cry will make me cry, and it'll be a whole drama.
Real.
So I'm gonna go Charles, Lando, Max.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying Lando, Albon, Max. I think whatever's going on in that Williams garage is gonna be shown properly.
I'm switching it to just full delusion right here. Charles, Max, and then Oscar. There you go.
That's not delusion.
No, it is. No, because I don't want Lando on it.
That was literally the podium last year.
I don't want Lando on it. Sorry.
The silence really spoke there.
Yeah. It's fine because
I don't want Oscar on it.
We're allowed to. Near dad, to be fair, but I had to put one of them because one of the McLarens will.
You could have chose any other driver. You could have chose Lance Stroll.
One of the McLarens will. We all know one of them will, right? Like if not both. Yeah. So you got to be somewhat reasonable in your delusion.
Yeah, which is why I've only put Albon up there. My Shayla.
Yeah, like I think mine's reasonable. Charles winning
Yeah.
isn't as reasonable unless he pulls off a pole masterclass. Then it's completely reasonable.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, it's literally just came into my mind now. I'm looking at my little fangirl wall there. Did you see Sebastian Vettel at the Eurovision?
Yeah. Man's just doing anything but
Seb,
racing nowadays.
Seb, go home. Like, Seb, go home. Please.
It's funny though.
We need you back in the garage. Come home. We miss you.
Literally. I miss Vettel.
I've just realised Monaco will be like my last one filming before I go trackside. That's terrifying.
Yeah, guys.
I haven't shut up about this all week, by the way, guys.
No, she's
going
not.
to Barcelona.
But we're going to get Barcelona's debrief's going to be amazing, by the way.
Yeah, because we're going to get trackside footage on the YouTube one.
Not only that, you're going to get trackside like knowledge.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, that has been the Multi-to-One podcast. I've been Erin.
I've been Jess.
And we'll see you next week for the Monaco debrief.
Adios. Bye.